Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Anchor to Light. Hope all of you, are doing very, very well. So today's lesson, been meditating on this on what the Lord Buddha said. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. We're born again every day. Of course, some of you who have a Christian background, the context of what the Lord Jesus said, you have to be born again, that's in a different context. So let's talk about what the Lord Buddha was talking about. Essentially, when you get up in the morning, it's a new day. It's a new day. So as a metaphor, you are born again. Now, why is this very, very important? What counts is what happens today. Not yesterday, what not will happen next year, it's today. And the best metaphor I can think of is when you get into a car, first you need to know where you're going. What is your outcome? True? You don't get in the car, okay, I'm getting in the car and I'm going to drive. Some do, but the majority of people say, I'm getting in the car because I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to a party. I'm going to go whatever. In other words, there's always an objective in mind. And one thing I've learned from my teacher, Master Chok Sui, is, what are you trying to accomplish? Or what I learned from Tony Robbins is, what is your outcome? Most of the time, we have a to-do list, right? Today, I got to do this, I got to do that. But to-do list is the process to get to the outcome. It's just like the ones who took Kriya Shakti, the prosperity class, one of the most challenging tasks for most people is, what do I want? Oh, I want to be happy. Okay, you take a piece of chocolate, you're happy for 5 seconds, you're happy. Okay, done. Then you're depressed again. Make sense? Oh, I want to make more money. Okay, well, somebody gave you $1, somebody gave you, $10. Oh, okay, made more money. Is that what you want? No. And the example Tony always uses, oh, I want to lose weight. Okay, you lost 1 pound. That's it? You're a happy guy? So what is your outcome? So you start the day. That's why one of the reasons I use this image when I was looking is, you walk into the day as a warrior. And some people go, I'm not that type of, who cares? That's the mindset. Because you walk in every day, that's how you start your day. What is my outcome? You're putting attention on the objective. So, when you're driving, your windscreen or your windshield compared to your rear view mirror is at least 20, 30, 40 times larger. That should be your clue that if you want to get to your destination, you face forward. If you drive looking at your rear view mirror most of the time, you crash. Unfortunately, that's what people do. If things didn't go well yesterday, the day before, that's what they focus on. And whatever they focus on, they tell themselves, certain ideas or what Tony calls stories. And with that story, it becomes so strong that becomes your identity. So you imagine you walk into your new day with the identity, oh, things didn't go right, wah. So you whine. Well, guess what? You think you're going to focus on your objective? No, you're going to focus on your whining. But what if you say, okay, and I think I learned, again, I don't come up with any of this, I don't know anything. I learned everything from my teachers. And I remember Tony was saying, God's delays are not God's denials. When I heard that, I go, that's beautiful. And you never know. Things might be working out in such a way there are temporary setbacks because you get something better in front of you. So the important part is focus on what you want, not focus on what you don't want. So when you focus on what you want to accomplish that day, what is my outcome, you're like a well-tuned missile aimed at the objective. Things don't go your way, you adjust. You don't go your way, you adjust. It's always eye on the prize, eye on the target. If you look at a warrior, they don't walk out and go, oh, yesterday, we didn't conquer that land. No, they get up in the morning, you see these movies, right? They clash their spear on their shield. Come on, let's do this. You go, but I'm not that kind of person. That's your identity. Did you get that? You have a crystallized identity of who you are, and you complain how come things don't go your way. Hello. As long as you continue thinking and feeling the way you did before, you won't change. And if you won't change, then kiss your objective goodbye. Then you're going to be there until what? Pain is usually the last teacher. When things get so bad, you go, okay, I got to do something about this. Now, I know, but with this talk, I'll lose some of you. Whatever. That is not for you, then that's not. But I believe, personally, that everyone wants to be better. You are a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. It is within you. It's just that many people allow the thought forms, the emotions, the thought and emotion forms that are formed in their life, that became their identity. Make sense? So an identity is essentially a set of thought forms we create. That's all it is. If you grew up and your parents didn't love you or things didn't go your well, those thought forms that you create, remember, the soul creates the thought forms. They create the thoughts. Just like a musician uses the piano to create sound, music, or noise. But the musician is not the piano. The musician are not, or is not, the music or the noise it produces. So even though things didn't go our way growing up, the thought forms we create is not the I. Those thought forms we create, since we didn't know any better, became what controlled us. It's just like saying, I'm playing the piano, the music controls the pianist, which is pure nonsense. Isn't it? So I'm sharing this with you so you get to wake up and say, it's a new day. This is what I want. Whatever happened yesterday, the day before, all they are basically certain things I need as data to adjust and readjust so I can get closer to my objective. That's that. That's why I highly recommend you watch the full moon meditation again. And in there, I really focused on the 3 questions. Again, this didn't come from me. I learned it from one of Tony Robbins' staff. After every event, they ask 3 powerful questions. With what happened in that event, what's great, what went well. Right there and then, you're tuning into what is good. Okay? But you're not in denial. So you go, okay, what works well? What works well? What went well? Number 2, what have we learned? You see, instead of saying what went wrong, like people like to complain, you go, what did we learn? In other words, what mistakes we made and how we corrected it. Think about that. Things didn't go well yesterday. Okay, it didn't. So instead of saying, oh man, you started my life, you go, okay, what went wrong? How do we correct it? As we corrected it, what did we learn from it? Okay, next time this is what we're going to do. So you're turning something that is supposed to be negative that basically depresses people, you go, no, it's something I've learned from. What do we learn? And the third question is, how do we make things better? So it's still connected to number 2. So moving forward, again, the windscreen, the windshield, moving forward, how could I make this better? It's just like saying, okay, I'm going to avoid this detour. I'm going to avoid this pitfall. I'm going to avoid this, avoid that, so that I can get to my objective. So go watch that full moon meditation. It's still, I think, still on mastercode.org/live. But going back to what we were saying earlier is, if you start your day with that mindset, it's a new day, what is my outcome? At the end of the day, what do I want to accomplish? Because as you focus on your objective, the process and the how, you will figure out. When you focus on the process, you'll get stuck. That's why when you have to-do list, we're going to go, oh man, but that's too hard, but I'm blah, blah, blah. Instead of going, this is what I need to get done at the end of the day. You know what happens? Your consciousness will rearrange everything. Okay, but this is better, this is better, this is better. Okay, you'll get there. So you start off with what? At the end of the day, what do you want to accomplish? Like you're starting a day as a warrior, not as like, I don't know, it's another day. Now, I know some people have complained, hey, when you do that, that's insulting. That's your problem. You get so fragile with every little detail. How are you going to deal with life? You really think that everybody's born to please you? No. Everybody's on their own. So what do? You keep charging forward. You might think a lot of these saints in ancient times are fragile. Well, because they're going, namaste, way. No. Even under very, very difficult conditions, they spread the teachings. Difficult conditions, people think they're crazy, and of course, they got hurt, they got stoned, what did they do? They didn't say, oh, that hurt my feelings. They keep going. You know why? Because their goal is, I want to spiritualize people. I want to bring people the good news. They are focused on the target. Period. That's why many years ago, when my teacher would always ask me, he didn't say, did you do this? He would ask me, how many souls have you transformed? How many students have you taught? He was always asking me the end result. He didn't care about my process. He didn't want to hear it. Seriously, he didn't want to hear it. He go, did you talk to these people? No, he says, how many students have you taught? How many souls have you transformed? It's always like the target. Now, before you guys say, but if you hurt people, you do this, you have to realize, when he asked me that question, he already assumed, hopefully, I've been practicing what he taught me, which is what? Balancing the virtues of loving kindness, generosity, loving kindness, non-injury. In other words, I get things done, but not at the expense of others. Right? Generosity, non-stealing, giving and sharing. Honesty and non-lying. Hopefully, I'm not deceiving all these people just to get to my objective. Constancy, aim and effort, and non-laziness, which my version is non-lazy assness. And moderation, not excessiveness. Those are the 5 virtues. So he gives me my objective, but simultaneously, he already knows that I better be practicing what I was taught to get there. Make sense? So when I saw this today and this morning when I was looking at that image a few hours ago, I go, that's beautiful. It's a sunrise, and you approach that day like, my identity is, I want to conquer today. And I go, Then something crossed my mind. I go, yeah, but you're always going to have people that complain. It's like, I don't know, whatever. So I thought about it. I'm not going to try to cater to those people because their minds are made up. It's a complete waste of time trying to. So my job is to hopefully wake up or awaken within you that part of you that has a balance of love, intelligence, and will. Because oftentimes, life beats us down. We just need to be reminded that we're not the body, we're not the emotion, we're not the thoughts. Whatever happens in the body, the emotions, thought, this happens outside of the eye. They are just our tools. So if our objective is to have a good day, a successful day, whatever it is, financially, emotionally, relationship, health, whatever it is, if you keep your eye on the target, the soul, watch this, the soul will use the right tool in the right way to get there. As Tony Robbins says, the body is the physiology. You will change your physiology, which I don't know of anybody who becomes successful like this. You go, physiology. Your emotional body and your mental body. Same thing, these are your tools. So what happens? You go, okay, I'm going to recall the times when I did right, when things went well. So right there, you're using your mental faculty. And then emotionally, you get in touch with that and you go, I'm going to feel good, just like I did at that time when I became successful or I was successful. It could be like, first grade, I won my math contest. That's like, who knows how long ago? Who cares? It's how the soul uses the tools. I'm going to use the mental body, the emotional body, and physical body to get me to that objective. I'm not going to say, well, but 5 years ago, somebody disappointed me, so therefore this. That's not, you're screwed. That's it. You are completely screwed. Because you focused on it, guess what? Energy follows where you put your attention to. You put your attention there, okay. It's just like classic example. All of us been there. You remember when you're learning how to ride a bike? I don't want to hit that pole. You hit it. Sounds familiar? I remember that I was learning how to, you're balancing your bike. You don't have the training wheels anymore. Oh, there's the pole. I don't want to hit that pole. You hit it. True? What you focus on, that's where your energy goes. That's it. What you focus on. And it's interesting. I'm so blessed to be in two worlds. The Master Chokoksi Pranic Healing or Hatha Yoga world, and then the Tony Robbins world. People might think it's not connected. It actually blends. It's just one focuses on helping the general public really move forward, be successful financially, emotionally, relationships, so on and so on, using modern psychology. My teacher uses ancient teachings, but if you think about it, they blend. They blend. So what you focus on, you feel, you think, and then it builds a story in your mind, and then from there, that becomes your identity. In the energy world, what you focus on, you're using your will. As you use your will, your mental body creates certain thoughts, your emotional body creates certain feelings, and your physical body moves in that direction. So it all boils down to one thing and one thing alone. What do you want? What do you want? What's your objective? People have a tendency to focus on what they want rather than on what they want. No wonder they're screwed. Then they complain, I don't know, I didn't get it. Well, you're putting attention on what you don't want. What do you expect? What do you expect? Yeah, but you understand, somebody hurt my feelings. Okay, you keep focusing on that. How'd that do for you? Exactly. Let me put it this way. Whatever you're going through that's not good, or you've gone through, there's probably easily 1 million people who have had it worse than you do, or you did, and still came out pretty good. True? I mean, the classic example, what's the guy's name? Colonel Sanders, he got 110, rejection in trying to sell his Kentucky Fried Chicken? 110. Most of us will give up after one. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. Think about it. The guy's in his 70s or 80s and kept pushing because he knew his objective. What is your objective for the day? So, on the spiritual level, kind of zooming out, and then we'll do a meditation. So if we start every day, like the Lord Buddha said, it's a new day. What happens today, being at the moment, is what counts. Look at it this way. You have an objective or an outcome for the day, right? The soul also has an outcome for each incarnation. Are you in line with your outcome? Well, I don't know what it is. I'm waiting for the dead. What do people always say? They like to use this word, but I don't really know if they know what it is. Oh, it's just oftentimes an excuse to be lazy. I'm waiting for the download. God gave you a brain, gave you the ability to think, to feel, to focus. What is good as an objective? What isn't? Make sense? Focus on what you want. I want to be of service. I want to help a lot of people. I want to do this. I want to leave a spiritual legacy. Or my teacher says, make sure you leave a spiritual landmark. You want that after you leave your body, souls have been transformed because of you in a good way. It all starts with what? What is your outcome for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year, for that incarnation? Let's meditate. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my beloved and respected teacher, Master Tohoksui Mahaguji Mailing, we humbly ask for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your guidance, help, and protection. Thank you for blessing us with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful will, so we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith, so be it. Put your hand like this. Put your awareness on the crown. I am that. I am. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I am that. The soul, the spiritual self. Be still. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit, the divine spark in me. I am a child of God, meaning we're still growing and evolving. We're going to screw up now and then, but we keep going. We are all children of God. We're one with God. We're one with all. There's only oneness. Open your hands in blessing. We're going to do meditation between hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Tohoksui. So imagine the earth the size of a little ball in front of you. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of the love within your heart. Let that love from your heart spread through your hands and direct it to the earth. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me bring unconditional love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's just recall people we know going through challenging and difficult times. Visualize their lives getting better and better. May they be blessed with a new hope and faith and a better life. Every day is a new start. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light, sadness, joy. Just be with your heart in your hands. Fill the earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and lots of joy. So be it. So be it. So be it. Now, be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. Be aware of your crown. Be still. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Allow that golden light from the crown to flow down through your hands and flood the entire earth. First, fill your home with golden light. All your family members and friends, your relatives, fill them with golden light. And just let it spread throughout the city. Let it spread to your workplace. Let it spread throughout all the countries in the world. Fill the entire earth with golden light. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with loving kindness. May all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Blessings be to all. Blessings be to all. Just be still and let the blessings keep flowing through us. Now, be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, imagine golden light even brighter than before pouring out of our hands and filling our homes, the homes of our loved ones and friends. Let it fill up our workplace, our city, the country. Let it spread throughout all the countries in the world. Let it spread throughout the sea, the air, the ground, the earth, inside and out. May all be blessed with this beautiful golden light. Just say our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit, through my soul, through my entire being. May all beings in the lower worlds, middle worlds, and higher worlds, may all beings in every dimension, every direction, without exception, be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. May all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be healed of any pain, sorrow, or suffering. So be it. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony. May all be blessed with goodwill and especially the will to do good. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Blessings be to all. Now lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Now imagine a beautiful golden flame just floating above your head. The image doesn't have to be clear. It's there. So be aware of your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up to the center of your head. Be still. Up to your crown. Past your crown and into the golden flame. Stay there. There's only light. There's only peace. There's only stillness. Om. Allow your awareness to drift into that space before the next Om. Stay there. Om. Your awareness is drifting deeper and deeper into that empty space and filling it. Om. Be still. Be aware of your inner stillness, the inner light, and just simply let go. Let things be. Now, any sound, any noise you hear will just help you drift deeper and deeper into that brilliant light that is you. Let go. Now. Gently, very slowly, very gently and slowly, slide back to your physical body. Just move your fingers, move your toes. Gently and slowly come back. Raise your hands in blessing position. Let's just release excess energies our bodies cannot absorb. You start with visualizing the people you love. Fill them all with beautiful golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with much happiness, with abundance and prosperity and spirituality. So be it. Bless your friends, your loved ones, bless the city you live in. Just release the excess energy by blessing the entire earth with golden light. May all be blessed. So be it. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Put your golden light down into the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Thank you for allowing me to be an instrument to bless Mother Earth. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokhok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you for all your great blessings in full faith. And so it is. All right. I hope you had a good meditation. You see, when we do our meditation, you experience peace and stillness. In that time you're experiencing stillness, you are in a state of your true identity. The soul, the spiritual self, devoid of thoughts, feelings, emotions, and other sensations. It's almost like you fell asleep, right? But in that stillness, that's the real I, or at least a glimpse of it. It's just like you're wiping everything clean. This is my starting point. That's why we always recommend starting your day with meditation. So you don't bring the garbage from yesterday. You're not expecting anything. You're just starting from a very, very blank state. Then you ask the question, what is my outcome for the day? With that state of clarity, it's easy to know what your outcome is. Make sense? And whatever happens that day, you have to remind yourself, and this this is what Tony Robbins shared with us in at least Unleash the Power Within. Life is happening for you, not to you. In other words, whether things go as planned, things don't go as planned, it doesn't matter. Everything is helping me getting there. If you approach life like that, waking up in the morning, like a warrior, just I want to get to my objective, nothing can stop you. Because so things go well, things don't go well, you don't care. All of it in your mindset is just helping me getting to my objective. What would it be like if you start your day like that every single day? Your life will change. Guaranteed. The opposite, well, let's not talk about it. That's for people who like to focus on it. So that's it. Namaste, everyone. Y'all take care. And next week will be, next week we're going to have Christmas Day meditation. And the title of it is Presence, like your presence over presents, like gifts. Think about it. Your presence is more important than the present you give. We'll have a short lecture and meditation. All right, we'll see you tonight, at least California time, for Anchor the Light. And then, of course, there's Friday. Namaste, everyone. You all take care. God bless, and